everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. It's me again, here to chat about another fun anime. This time, I want to talk about Clevatess. Honestly, before watching it, my expectations were rock bottom. I saw the poster and read the synopsis thinking, what is this? A Demon King babysitter? Are they serious? It sounded bizarre, especially given how saturated anime has become lately with generic fantasy stories and endless isekai tropes. Initially, I thought this was just another gimmicky series designed to grab attention online, but would end up being completely standard. I was ready to be skeptical, but one thing intrigued me. It wasn't an isekai. No modern day guy getting hit by Truck Kun, no absurd cheat skills. Clevatess is a pure fantasy set entirely in its own unique world, and sometimes that's exactly the kind of fresh air we need, so I gave episode 1 a shot, and boy was I wrong. This first episode completely blew me away. After watching the first 4 episodes, I can confidently say this is one anime you absolutely shouldn't skip this summer season. In this laid back but thorough review, I'm going to dive deep into Clevatess. The story unfolds on the continent of Edsea, a classic fantasy world handled with surprising depth. Humans, monsters, and 4 powerful demon kings known as Beast Kings dominate this world. One of them is our protagonist and anti-hero, Clevatess. The anime kicks off brutally when the human kingdom of Haydn foolishly sends 13 chosen heroes to attack Clevatess's territory. They think it's their chance to topple a demon king, but instead it's an utter massacre. The heroes are wiped out, their city razed, their kingdom obliterated. The opening sequence is incredibly brutal, knights slaughtered, citizens panicking, fires everywhere. Watching it, I realized immediately, this is not your average laid-back anime. The tone is dark, serious, and merciless. It makes it clear that no one is safe. Amid this destruction, Clevatess stumbles upon a tiny baby, the last surviving heir of the kingdom he just destroyed. At first, I was certain he'd kill the baby too, as he's portrayed as ruthless from the start. But surprisingly, he doesn't. The baby's dying guardian begs him to protect the child, and for some unknown reason, Clevatess agrees. His motivation? Curiosity. He wants to experiment to see if humans are inherently good or irredeemably corrupt. How would a human raised by a demon turn out? The baby is named Luna, and from this moment, the most powerful demon king officially becomes a makeshift father. It's an absurd premise executed so compellingly that it instantly drew me in. However, there's one major problem. Clevatess knows absolutely nothing about raising a baby. He's a demon after all, not human. So what does he do? He resurrects Alicia, one of the heroes he just killed, turning her into an undead bound by his magic, and assigns her to be Luna's babysitter. Alicia's reaction upon waking up, only to be tasked with childcare, is priceless. There's even a hilarious moment when Clevatess insists Alicia breastfeed Luna, believing all human females can. Alicia's furious reaction, "Are you insane? That's not how it works," had me laughing uncontrollably. From here, this bizarre trio is formed. A clueless demon king, a frustrated undead hero, and a human baby who serves as a living experiment. Unable to feed Luna themselves, they set out on a journey to find a proper wet nurse, with Clevatess disguising himself as a human teenager named Clen to avoid suspicion. Episode 1 takes its time to thoroughly introduce the world. Over its hour-long runtime, it masterfully builds lore, narrated by Clevatess, with charismatic voice acting from Yuichi Nakamura. You really feel Edsea's history, rules, and complexity. From the Beast Kings and hero prophecies to intricate kingdom politics, the lore is engaging and never dull. The visuals by Leydus also enhance this world building, featuring detailed animation and striking magic effects, complemented by a grand orchestral score. However, things get dark fast. Episode 2 plunges into much grimmer territory when their journey leads them into the clutches of vile bandits. This segment is intense, depicting slavery, torture, and even sexual abuse involving a character named Neru. It reminded me of Goblin Slayer's infamous first episode, disturbing enough to make me pause. Yet, this harshness serves a narrative purpose, highlighting how humans in this world can be more monstrous than actual monsters. The climax of episode 2 is stunningly dramatic, with Alicia heroically sacrificing herself, again, by leaping off a bridge with a bandit. Episodes 3 and 4 escalate into spectacular action and revenge sequences. Alicia gains new demonic powers and a red weapon, leading to fierce, beautifully animated battles. The bandits get their brutal comeuppance, though tragically, Neru is gravely wounded. Thankfully, Clevatess steps in, resurrecting Neru as a teenager named Neluru, allowing her to restart life free from trauma. This moment was emotionally powerful, dark, yet deeply moving. Now our dysfunctional yet heartwarming group grows to 4: Clen, Alicia, Luna, and Neluru. What sets Clevatess apart is its remarkable emotional range. Few anime can shift effortlessly from absurd comedic misunderstandings like breastfeeding jokes to gut-wrenching brutality within minutes. The narrative explores power, morality, and humanity's true nature. Characters have real depth. Clevatess is complex and curious beneath his cruelty. Alicia struggles with her hatred. Luna symbolizes hope, and Neluru adds another emotional layer. Their chemistry is compelling and makes you genuinely invested in their future. Production-wise, Clevatess is impressive. The animation is smooth, battles are dynamic, magic effects are stunning, and the character designs are detailed. The music elevates every scene, from dramatic battles to emotional moments. The opening song Ruler is catchy, and the classy ending by Ellie Goulding adds sophistication. Yuichi Nakamura's voice brings charisma and humanity to Clevatess, especially in his Clen persona. Of course, this anime isn't for everyone. Its dark themes and mature content might make some viewers uncomfortable. The tonal shifts can also feel jarring. Plus, there's concern about the ending since the manga is ongoing, which might lead to an unresolved first core. But the positives heavily outweigh these points. Rarely does an anime make you laugh, tense up, and nearly cry within the same episode. Personally, I can't wait for each new episode. Why do I think Clevatess is special? Because it dares to be different. It delivers a richly developed fantasy world, a dark yet heartfelt narrative, deep characters, and an absurd yet meaningful premise. It's a story about an unconventional family, second chances, and questioning who the real monsters are. If you enjoy dark fantasies like Goblin Slayer, Made in Abyss, or even Berserk but crave something fresh, you must give this a try. Trust me, it's worth every minute. If you've already seen it, I'd love to hear your thought. That's it for my laid-back review this time. Hope it helps you understand and get interested in this incredible anime. Stay healthy, keep enjoying quality anime, and see you next time.